Anila Singh, I'd come to you with one question, and that is, how is it, ma'am, that attacking the government, criticizing the Prime Minister, criticizing the government and the BJP is an attack on India? India is not the government and the government is not India.
My Ram Ram to everyone. And once again, Rahul Gandhi has insulted our country. And why so? Just now you said that if he is criticizing Prime Minister of our country, of Bharat, or he is criticizing the government of India, it doesn't mean that he is criticizing our nation. See, he was giving lecture in Cambridge, a foreign land, and he was talking about our country, our nation, our government, our Prime Minister. Prime Minister is not of Bharatiya Janata Party only. He is the Prime Minister of whole of the nation. और ये उस जमीन पे खड़े होकर देश के प्रधानमंत्री के बारे में बोल रहे थे जिसके प्रधानमंत्री खुद the Prime Minister of United Kingdom is a Hindu himself. And when did he become Prime Minister? When Narendra Modi ji is a Prime Minister in India. So what he has to say about that? So he is making proud Hindu of not only of our nation but pan world. But the thing, the way he had been talking about our nation, the way he talked about the economic policies of our country, I was astonished. One dynarch, a person who believes in dynacracy, he is saying, and yes, above all, his own father was a Sikh slaughterer. His own family is Hindu slaughterers, especially if I talk about the Kashmir area, and n number of.
Ma'am, okay, I'll tell you what, because let's steer clear of making such defamatory statements. When you talk about Hindu slaughterers, Sikh slaughterers, all of that really hasn't happened. It wasn't that Rajiv Gandhi was convicted by a court of law. In '84, in fact, even his ministers, whether right or wrong, were exonerated. There is no evidence to suggest that the Gandhi family are Hindu slaughterers. So let's steer away from that and let's hold the discussion on those grounds. Make your point.
Definitely it is your point of view, but...
Ma'am, it's not my point of view, it's the court's point of view, it's the legal point of view in this country.
I don't want to get into argument because I know that whole of the nation knows about it. So I do not want to waste my time just discussing about it. But yes, if we talk about, I mean, he mentioned that he went to Kashmir. वहाँ मुझको तिरंगे दिखाई दिए, वहाँ पर मुझको बताया गया आपके ऊपर हैंड ग्रेनेड्स फेंक दिए जाएंगे, पर मैं फिर भी गया, तिरंगे वहाँ पे मुझे दिखाई दिए, वहाँ पर जो है आतंकवादी भी आए, terrorists were there. I looked in their eyes and they looked in my eyes, and what they exchanged? He said कि वो फिर वहाँ से चले गए. They went away from there. What he was talking about? And he was saying, when I was doing Bharat Jodo Yatra, many of the people came, 2 girls came, they confided something in him, and they said, please do not share with anybody, and he is sharing that thing on international platform. So what type of psyche this person has? He's a psychopath, and he is talking about USA. He's appreciating. Allow me 30 seconds, please.
Yes. I'll come to you, Tehseen. I'll come to you. You'll get equal time. Let her make her point.
So
he's appreciating about USA's democracy. One country which very well, we very well know who was known about bad South, and lately we knew Black Lives Matters. Everybody knows about it.
Ma'am, what does everybody know about Black Lives Matters? 1 second, okay, let's just.
उनके फॉरेन सेक्रेटरी हमारे देश में आके कहते हैं कि केवल और केवल प्रधानमंत्री प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी जी can solve the problem in between Russia and Ukraine. USA diplomat is saying this thing. And
1 second.
Standing in UK.
Ma'am, okay, there's a bit of confusion. I'll come right back to you. Number one, he didn't say it in the US. He said it in England at the Cambridge University. But having said that aside, on the other hand, we didn't quite understand what you meant about the Black Lives Matter and what happened with that. We're not being able to get.
Why can't you understand a simple thing?
Ma'am, what is the simple thing?
A campaign went on, Black Lives Matters, and this person, Rahul Gandhi, standing in UK, and he says, वहाँ का democracy तो बहुत अच्छा है, बिल्कुल सब बराबरी के हैं, anybody can, dream of American.
The fact is, that's the beauty of our country. Like I said, ma'am, that's the beauty of our country. Okay, Ma'am, you've made your point. May I just get Tehseen and I'll cut across to Rahul Srivastava as well. But the fact is, that's the beauty of our country. Somewhere down the line, you are allowed to criticize. Whether it's right or wrong is something that can't be debated. But an attack on the government is not attack on the ethos of the country or India. Or the attack on the Prime Minister is not attack on what the fabric of India is all about. So maybe somewhere down the line, we need to, separate the two.